this is Dave of Dave Trains with layout update number 10. Before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to Sparky 107. He's having a meet and greet in Greeley, Colorado, May 19th through the 23rd. If you get a chance to go to that, I'd recommend it. I have always wanted to go to one, and there's always something come up. Unfortunately, this year I'm going to be out west during that time, but I'm going to be a lot further south than that, so I'm not going to make it. So Sparky wanted many people give a shout out for us. He'd get his greatest number of people there as he possibly can. I know I'm kind of late shouting this out, but I hope if you are going, you get to go, and if you're thinking about it, I'd recommend it. Anyway, so let's get in my update. I've run into some difficulties. I bought some stuff, now I've got it, can't use it. But anyway, let me turn the camera around and we'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, originally, I wanted to come off this line right here and just to provide some interest in, cross this line that goes into the industrial section of my little town that I'm building. And it was going to cross over here and go and have a, for lack of better words, a logging camp. So I had purchased one of these 90-degree Kato pieces of track, and I've been waiting for that to come in and try it. And after I did, I found out that some of my locomotives, no matter what, will not go over this thing. All my Arnolds, which I consider my best locomotives, will not travel across it. They hit and jump track, and even trying to redo this to put a re-railer behind it, it just wouldn't work. But all my Atlas locomotives work fine, but my Arnold's wouldn't, so I had to do away with this. So I guess my original intention, was to basically have a like a fiddle yard over here and just come in to this section, but I felt like it wasn't big enough, so what I'm going to have to do is put in a switch here that goes back over in there to the where the logging camp will be, and hopefully not make everybody seasick here. But I already have a switch right here that's not hooked up yet, that can go around, for another loop around and travel around past the Christmas Ferris wheel and back over here and come back over here. The only problem is going to be is room to provide like a switchback or something where I can get full trains of pulpwood like this from there to over here, and at the same time deliver empties over there. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. That was the plan. I really hated that this 90-degree intersection didn't work. If I didn't have any Arnold locomotives, I wouldn't think nothing about it, but they will not run over this. Maybe I could cut this a little bit deeper, but I'm not sure it would help. It's just, for whatever reason, they will not go over, they'll jump the track on it. So, best laid plans. So, anyway, the other thing that I've got done is I did get all my drop feeders put in. I believe I'm going to drill one more. The last time I did my layout, I just did them just about the width of the line where these would fit through like this. But this time I think I did a lot better. I drilled a lot bigger holes, so I would have a lot of leeway if I have to move my track, just my track a little bit, and I wouldn't have to struggle trying to get the cords down. And I don't know, you never say never, but if I do take this down again, it'll be a lot easier to get out than last time. So on my wiring, I use all the Kato gizmos that you get that connect to the power feeds, plus the let's see if I got one laying around here. Plus I use these three-way connectors that they have right here. And it makes wiring so much, for me especially, so much easier because it's basically plug and play. So anyway, I believe I've actually got enough of this to do the first portion of the layout before I get into the paper mill. The other thing, I had a friend of mine that does a lot of woodworking. He drew up some plans for like a little dresser to store all my train cars in. I'll be building that this summer sometime. And again, I'm not the best filmmaker, but it'll be looking something like this. But it should store all my rolling stock and locomotives. It'll keep them out of the way, and I can get them as needed from that. So there you go. So let me turn this camera around and we'll go from there. Well, there you have it. Like I said, we've been kind of busy. I'm a couple days late on getting this out. I wanted to have updates every 2 weeks, but it's been kind of a busy time. Winter's over, even though we've got a freeze warning tonight, but you know how it is. You got to get all your gardening done and everything, get ready to go. So hopefully I can get started on that next week and make some more headway. I had wanted to get my controller set up, but just didn't have enough time to do that. But that'll be the next thing I work on. Well, anyway, as always, I really appreciate you watching. Check Sparky's channel out, and if you can go to the meet and greet, let him know. And anyway, so as always, I appreciate you watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and hit the notification bell if you want to see future videos. And hey, hit that subscribe button. As Pappy says, it's free. As always, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.